Enki, the Sumerian god of wisdom, water, and creation, Sumerian mythology. Crafted by one of the world's oldest civilizations, the Sumerians, left a profound cultural legacy in Mesopotamia. Among its most significant deities is Enki, revered as the god of wisdom, water, magic, craftsmanship, and civilization. The Sumerians saw Enki as a benevolent and intelligent god who maintained order in both nature and humanity, solving problems with his ingenuity and creativity. Origins and family of Enki. Enki is one of the highest deities in the Sumerian pantheon, and different myths describe varying genealogies for him. Generally, his father is the sky god An, or Anu, while his mother is the earth goddess Ki, or Namu. The union of An and Ki is believed to have given birth to the universe, with Enki being one of its most important offspring. Enki's consort is Ninhursag, sometimes called Damgalnuna, a goddess associated with fertility and life's continuity. His most well-known son is Marduk, who later becomes a major deity in Babylonian mythology. Additionally, Sumerian myths mention his daughters Ninsar, Ninkura, and Utu. Enki is primarily associated with the city of Eridu, one of Sumer's oldest settlements and regarded as the cradle of civilization. His sacred temple, the Abzu, was located there, closely linked to Abzu, the subterranean freshwater source believed to be the origin of all life. Enki's powers and attributes, god of wisdom and intelligence. One of Enki's defining traits is his extraordinary wisdom. He is depicted as a cunning and strategic thinker, often sought out by other gods for guidance. In Sumerian mythology, divine laws known as the Mi govern the fundamental principles of civilization, covering aspects such as art, music, law, agriculture, and medicine. Enki is the guardian and distributor of the Mi. According to one myth, rather than hoarding them, he gifts them to humanity, enabling the development of civilization. God of water. Enki is also the deity of fresh water, particularly underground sources. As the Sumerians were an agrarian society, they deeply understood the importance of water for survival and prosperity. As the lord of Abzu, Enki controls the flow of fresh water, ensuring fertility and abundance. He is often depicted with streams of water flowing from his shoulders, symbolizing the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, emphasizing his role in agriculture and sustenance, creator and protector of civilization. Beyond his wisdom, Enki is also a creator god. Many Sumerian myths attribute the creation of the world and humanity to him. He's credited with teaching people agriculture, animal husbandry, city building, writing, and the arts, laying the foundations of civilization. Famous myths about Enki. Enki and Ninhursag, the fertility of the land. In this myth, Enki strives to create fertile lands. However, after consuming an abundance of sacred plants and fruits, he falls ill. His wife Ninhursag heals him by birthing deities who each cure a different ailment, restoring balance to nature. This story symbolizes the cyclical nature of agriculture and fertility. Enki and Inanna, the gifts of civilization. Another famous myth tells how Inanna, the goddess of love and war, desires the Mi, the divine powers of civilization, which Enki guards. She visits his temple in Eridu and invites him to a lavish feast. During the celebration, Enki drinks excessively, and in his inebriation grants Inanna the Mi. Unaware of what he has done, he allows her to take them to Uruk. The next day, upon sobering up, Enki realizes his mistake and sends his servants to retrieve the Mi. However, Inanna successfully brings them to Uruk, transforming the city into one of Sumer's most advanced and powerful centers of culture. Enki and the Great Flood. Sumerian mythology contains a flood story similar to the one in the Epic of Gilgamesh and the biblical tale of Noah's Ark. The gods decide to destroy humanity with a flood due to their excessive noise and disruption. However, Enki, being compassionate, opposes this plan. He secretly warns a man named Utnapishtim or Atrahasis, instructing him to build a great boat to survive the deluge. This myth closely parallels the biblical account of Noah. Enki's worship and temples. Throughout Sumerian and Akkadian periods, Enki was venerated in grand temples, the most significant being the Iabzu in Eridu. Rituals performed in his honor emphasized his role as the source of wisdom and life-giving waters. Later in Babylonian culture, Enki was worshipped under the name Ea, gaining even greater prominence. The Babylonian god Marduk, regarded as his son, inherited many of Enki's attributes. The legacy of Enki. Enki remains one of the most revered deities in Sumerian mythology. His intelligence, compassion, and creative power made him a beloved figure among both gods and mortals. Through his wisdom, civilization flourished, knowledge spread, and nature's cycles were maintained. His influence extended beyond Sumer, shaping Babylonian and Assyrian myths. Enki's legacy can be seen in later mythologies, with figures such as Ea in Babylonian lore, Prometheus in Greek mythology, and even wisdom-related figures in the Bible drawing parallels to him. If you find Sumerian mythology fascinating, the stories of Enki will captivate you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you on our next mythological journey.